Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's better.
Oh, we don't look as dark as we do there.
We don't, but it does look a bit dark. Up.
Oh.
Up. It made no difference. Is that better?
That's better.
That's better. Can you live with that?
I can't even see us. But yeah, that's fine. Wendy!
Wendy! Good morning, Australian mummies.
How are you doing?
Kids? How are you both?
Good, eh? I can't... There's something wrong here. Let me just...
Yeah, that's it. You just take me off the screen. That's fine.
I didn't. I just couldn't see myself.
No, it's all you. Amy, let's go on with that.
How have you been, Wendy? It's been a while.
Hi, baby.
Baby. How you doing?
She says I'm good, thank you.
Ah, are you really though?
Are you?
Are you?
Are you really?
Just checking. Yeah, the contrast is way different from there to there.
I know. I don't know which one is the truer one though, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, don't stay quiet. Talk.
Oh.
You know how we like to help.
Mm-hmm.
So, talk about what's going on. Plus, Maria's really nosy.
Me? I wasn't the one that was interrogating.
We all survived another week.
We
We did.
did.
Well done.
We
well
did.
done, everybody. We got through another week. And you know what that means?
We get to do it all
We get to do it
again
again.
next week.
We've got another week.
I am going to move because I just feel like
What are you moving?
me. Because otherwise you'll move the screen back. I just felt like I was like falling off the screen.
I can't even see me on that screen. I'm honestly not sure what it is, guys. Okay, well, don't sit in silence if you are feeling like you need to say something.
Isn't it your winter, Wendy? Could it be like the winter?
Oh yeah,
what
it
do
would
they
be there,
call
wouldn't
it?
it? Winter blues.
Like the winter blues, maybe, Wendy. Like that sort of thing.
Because that can have an effect, can't it?
Oh, we have to see Lee. Good evening, Maria and Lee and everyone. I hope you are well and have had a good week. That was exactly what I was thinking too, Maria, the winter blues.
Yeah.
It is winter, but I love the winter and grey skies.
Oh, well, you'd love it here then.
Yeah, England should be your favourite place then.
Yeah.
Because we're summer and we've got grey skies.
And rain.
We had literally like 2 days of summer. It's just rain.
Well, it wasn't even sun. It was scorchio, wasn't
Oh,
it?
it was,
It was
the
really
complete.
hot.
Yeah, it was complete opposite. It was too much.
I'm more of a summer person myself. What season are you in right now then, BB?
Oh, she said if I had my choice, I would live in Inverness.
Okay. Is that because you've got roots there and there's a connection? Is that what that means?
Same as you, spring.
We're in spring.
No, we're in summer. I
think we've just tipped over.
Literally just, only like by
a week or something.
A week or so, yeah. But we are technically in summer.
What are you two looking at?
Oh, I like noises.
Noises.
From up above.
Yeah. It should return next weekend in the nice weather. Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be nice. Unless it's not too hot.
21st June? Oh, there. Yeah, we're terrible. We should really know that, shouldn't we?
What?
When our summer starts.
Our summers, yeah, we should know, really.
Well, that's nice to know it's coming back.
Yeah.
Just gave you a little bit of a taste of what it is. Mm-hmm. Yes, I feel drawn to the Highlands of Scotland. Seems to get stronger as I get older. Mm-hmm. Strange, isn't it? Could
you, Wendy? Like, is it even a remote possibility that you could just up sticks?
Do you not think the contrast in weather, though, would be too much? Because Wendy spent most of her life, I suppose, out in what we would class as a very hot country. Yeah,
because even though winters would be like the same temperatures as our summers normally.
Yeah. You know, your bad winter is our good summer. So, you know. Yeah.
And it's even colder up north.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
A lot colder.
I'm sure they have, you know, beautiful days and stuff.
I'm sure they have sunny warm days, but it is
breezy and cold, isn't it?
I'd imagine the winters are quite harsh up that way.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Nothing.
That's a number 7.
No, it's because it's like I've gone across that way and I've crossed them, so it's not a 7. It's like a pair of scissors. Only if I won a lot of money, Maria, I know it would be different, but I love it when we get to the minus temperatures here.
Really? See, I don't think we you know, us Brits or whatever, we can't cope with that sort of heat that you get.
No.
It's way too hot.
Yeah. It's a different heat, though. We had this conversation the other week.
It is a different heat.
It's a completely different heat. Over here, any kind of warm weather heat, it's horrible. It's not even nice. You are a lighting engineer.
Just see what happens.
Like, absolutely nothing happened.
I like the sun, forget the ice, and cold. Cold wind. Yeah, cold wind can be really chilly, can't it?
Clues in the name.
No, but you know.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. So I had a thought earlier, and I thought I'd share it.
Oh, go on then.
Hang on, what was that?
It was different heat when I lived in Queensland, which is north here. It's a dry heat and often mid-40s in the summer. No, thank you.
No, thank you. It is very windy where I live. That's too much information. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah, what's your thought?
What's wrong with my foot?
Your thought, not
my
your
thought. So, has anybody had this experience happen to them? Where you think your name is called.
Oh yeah, I remember this now.
And you go, yeah. And there's no one calling you. Not in the physical sense.
Or there's nobody there.
Or
there's no physical person there. Yeah. Or there's somebody there and they go, no, I didn't say anything.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, that is worse. Yeah, for sure.
Crazy winds blowing over trees type of wind. Oh, that is strong, isn't it?
Well, Wendy has.
And what did you do with that then, Wendy? How was your thoughts and feelings associated to that? And anyone else who's had that as well?
Yep.
Sue
Hudson
has.
had that experience.
Same thing. Same question to you, Sue. What did it make you feel? What did you think you heard? Was it like a voice that you could hear that you could almost sort of relate to someone calling you with that same tone, or what? Just tell us what you thought.
Wendy said, I figured it was my mind playing tricks.
And you've just let the side down, Wendy.
Like when you think you see someone move and turn to see no one.
Kind of, yes, but with an audible
But it's
aspect
an
to it.
audio rather than the visual.
Susan,
Good
good
evening, Susan Mully. Sorry, just I need to be sorry.
You need to be sorry, it's fine. But my point is, I suppose, is not to just assume that it was just a mind playing on your tricks, because clearly, if what?
Mind playing on your tricks. Tricks playing on.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, one of those.
I've heard somebody call my name, thought I was going mad, but I heard my name.
Yeah, no, you're not going mad. It's a I don't want to say common, but I'd say it would be fair.
Well, we weren't sure, which is why we decided to ask, because we've both experienced
many times, yeah.
And I kind of said, just as we were chatting about it, it's like, I wonder how many people do actually experience that. And then we thought we would pose it to you guys.
Just to get a feel for if it's happened to you. Is it something that's...
Or how many out of you have and who hasn't.
Yeah, and what did it make you do, feel?
Good evening, Claire. Welcome. Wendy said, it's taken me a long time to trust those things that happen, maybe more, but I do think there is more of it.
Or more to it.
Or more to it, sorry. Yeah.
And I've seen somebody walk past me. Yeah.
And Joe says, I only hear knocks and clicks. When I am sleeping, I hear voices tell me it's time to wake up.
Oh, do you? See, when I go to sleep at night, I start hearing all the voices talking away, and I just have to say, shh. Trying to go to sleep now. This is not conversation time. No. I often think I see shadows in my kitchen thinking it was my hubby, but he was in the lounge. Isn't it interesting how quite a lot of people are having this kind of phenomenon?
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
You did.
Wow, me.
I was having a very bad nightmare a while ago, and when I was getting really scared, I woke up to a voice yelling my name. Could have sworn it was my mum.
Yeah, so maybe she was trying to bring you out of that nightmare.
Good evening, Tasha. Hiya.
Hiya. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I think we came to the conclusion that from our perspective, it is just simply somebody in spirit calling out your name. And there could be no reason to it. There could be just a sort of sense that they want to say hi.
Do we really think that, though? Because
what?
We quite often say, like,
nothing's wasted, is that what you're getting?
Yeah. And like we say, like, if you get if a feather falls down in front of you and it's something else, yes, it's normally a little sign from your loved ones or your angels, but you always say, what were you thinking at the time?
Yeah, because everything's associated to your thoughts. So I would say, if you've had a thought about a certain situation or people or whatever, But I often don't link the same two together though, because the trouble is,
I'm with you.
You might not necessarily be thinking about something at the time when your voice is called, name is called, and you hear that voice call out. So I feel for me, it was more of about them reaching out at that moment to say, Lee, you know, we're here, sort of thing. It's just kind of a reminder that you're not on your own in that sense. Do you know what I mean? When I was a child, I woke up and there was a man sitting at the bottom of my bed. When I described him, it was my granddad. That often happens as well, doesn't it? Because our family come and watch over us. And that might sound a bit freaky to some people, but, you know, again, if somebody like Wendy, who's having nightmares and they need to be watched over, spirit come in and step home and help us out, you know. But yeah, I think it's slightly, I would say it's slightly different than synchronicity of a sign or something. That's just, you know, a thought. What are your thoughts, everybody? I like a debate, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I just also think it's nice to think that spirit are calling at you. You know, I also think it could be in that same response that because they're calling you, it's a calling.
Yeah.
You know, in the word that as in calling you to work.
Yeah.
You know, albeit they got the wrong time. But
well, I was at work at the time actually. I'm already here.
You're in the wrong bit.
Someone just...
What about smells? Yeah, smells are very important because, again, energetic smells, fragrances, smells of food, for instance, you know, things like that, or pipe, you know, smokes of pipe or tobacco.
Or you can smell the
can,
flowers or
the anything like that, yeah. That draws them in, you know, if you, I don't know, if you can smell smoke, it would mainly refer back to someone who you would associate would have that type of branded of smoke.
Yeah.
You know.
BB says someone just checking in from across the Vale.
Yeah. Yeah, checking in. We all like to be checked in on. Wendy. I do actually wake often and I feel like someone is sitting at the end of my bed, like I feel the mattress depress. It used to scare me, but now I take comfort in it now. Yeah, so you should, because there's nothing to be scared about, is there? Joe says, I often ask them, if you were really here, show me a certain thing that I...
They do.
They do, sometimes. See, why do we need proof? Do you know what I mean? Like... Sometimes these beautiful moments happen when we're least expecting them.
Yeah.
And then we lay the energies on top of it. Show me evidence that you're here because of whatever. And that kind of sometimes, I'm just saying, Joe, because of what you've just said, it can sometimes work. They might give you more evidence if you're attuned to that energy. But equally, they might just go... I'm not a performing circus actor. Yeah. I've just given you a message. If you want to believe it, believe it. If you don't, I'll come back next time. You know. But also, when we link into that energy, our vibration changes and it matches that frequency to allow us to hear them in the first place.
Yeah.
You know, and as soon as the moment we question it, our vibration drops down. So we take ourselves out of that connection mode where we can connect and hear them, and then all of a sudden we're left with, right. Give me something else to prove that you're here.
My son loved bacon. I smelt bacon cooking in the early morning hours after he passed.
Oh, wow.
And I knew it was him telling me he was around.
Little signs like that, they're beautiful, aren't they? Little gems.
They mean so much, don't they? It's funny, like how these seemingly small things mean so much to us. Wendy says, for me, it's because for much of my life I've not trusted myself.
Okay.
It's a very interesting point, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it them that you don't trust, or is it yourself you don't trust?
Yeah. So he says, my mum was sitting on the sofa and I felt the cushion next to her go down like someone was sitting next to her. She was the only person in the house. Oh. It was meant to be. Sorry.
It's fine.
You've gone all Macbeth on us. What
Horatio, alas, I knew him so well.
Wherefore art thou? I'm a bit rusty on that, if I missed that.
Dear.
And then tonight, well, get involved in the conversation, Susie.
Come on.
Come on, this is what we're doing. We're having a bit of a conflab at the minute. We're talking to everybody and having a bit of a discussion about spiritual matters,
And Shakespeare.
And Shakespeare. So just to put you in the loop then, Susan, we were saying earlier, have you ever been in a room or on your own and you've heard your name called? Well, you might not have even been known that you're on your own, and you've heard your name called and you shout out, yeah, as if someone says your name, and you turn around and there's nobody there, and you go, oh, what's that all about? Have you experienced anything like that? It's funny, isn't it? Because I think from a vibrational point of view, the feeling you get from eating something like that you really enjoy, whether it be a bacon sandwich or a nice cool drink of lemonade or whatever.
Yeah.
And the feeling that you get from that, I think the way I've understood it is that the feeling or the vibration that you give off from the feeling that you're experiencing in that moment draws them in.
Oh, he must love me then. I'm always eating stuff that I love.
Do you find more people are believing in the afterlife than in the past? Oh gosh, yes. There's this whole terminology called awakening going on right now, isn't it? Mm-hmm. People are finding themselves, and not that they were lost. Well, they kind of were lost. They were kind of, people call it, what do they
I wouldn't
call
say
it?
lost.
Not
I would
lost.
say they're hidden. They've been hiding.
Where you been hiding?
No, they've been hiding from themselves, within themselves. They aren't lost. Because we are always who we are, aren't we?
You mean your true inner self?
It's just that we get buried under stuff.
Yeah, stuff being life can bury us
yeah.
down with all sorts, doesn't it?
Like we were saying last week, like with other people's opinions, life
Yeah.
situations, and we end up kind of burying ourselves, and then
the emotions or the layers that we put on our lives confine ourselves energetically heavy.
But essentially, we're not lost.
No, we're not lost.
We just need to be free enough.
Yeah.
Be free enough to free ourselves.
Yeah. I often smell aftershave in my hallway. Yeah, that's a good one. Christine Atkinson. Hello. Gloria, get the sage out ASAP and burn it. Or move. It's a bit drastic, isn't it? Eh? Me too, especially with sweet things. Yeah. I'm always me for sure. Good and bad. Well, we are what we are, but the point is, when we kind of go within ourselves to find ourselves, if that's what we're talking about, then we let go of a lot of stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
Emotions and old habits, ways of thinking, it all changes, and you start to be freer from the conditions of what once held you in a state where you couldn't be the person you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Good
evening, Christine. Welcome back.
Yes.
And hi, Gloria, because we just read your comment and didn't say hello to you.
I said Gloria, and then I said get the sage out ASAP and burn it or move, and I thought, well, that's a bit drastic.
It is a little bit, yeah.
Bit of a drastic statement there, Gloria. Actually, that's where trusting myself more comes into it. I've always had a strong belief, but did not trust it was seeing or knowing what I did. So you don't trust yourself in what you see or know. It's a good point, because what you think one day you know can change the next because you learn something else and have a different understanding and acceptance to it. So that's just called evolving, isn't it? We're growing as people.
That's what I was going to say. It's the beauty of learning, because we get to evolve with those learnings. Can't stay the same.
No, can't stay the same.
No.
Even though we may look the same, we're not.
No.
Are we?
No.
You know. I'm always me for sure. Good, yeah, sorry, I read that. Rereading comments again. It's a bad trait, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are they all gone?
I don't know.
Are they stopped talking to
might.
themselves? Or are they actually writing something?
It's hard to know. Happy Sunday from Virginia. Good evening, Nunus.
News. Well done for finding us again. Not that we were hard to find in the first place.
No, we're not.
You know, we were, as we said the other day, we're every Sunday and Wednesday. So.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's not often. We're not.
No. And if we are, there's for a reason. I don't know. Even now, I don't go out because I don't trust people. But also had someone challenge me that it's not people I don't trust, it's myself. Okay. Explain that a little bit more. Who challenged you on what? Hope you're both doing well, Christine. Yeah, very well. Are you? You might want to get involved in the conversation. Still watching.
Thanks, Susan.
Thanks, Susan. Why don't you comment more? That's all we're doing is asking is for you to join in the conversation. I wonder what it is that's been what you've been challenged by.
I'd love to know what.
I mean, I get there's a reason why you might not trust people because people are people, aren't they?
They are.
You know.
They are.
And it takes time to build all that trust in anybody. You just don't trust.
Well, it depends what she says, but
What?
like, I kind of felt the same way about myself. I think because I'd made so many bad judgment calls in my life that I then started to distrust my own judgment, if that makes sense.
Hang on, say that to me again.
So, because I'd made so many bad judgments in the past, that it then made me distrust my own judgment. You know, when you put your trust in people, or you think, oh, this person's really nice, but then they turn out not to be, or if you have that happen often enough, you then start distrusting yourself because you clearly
you think
are making the wrong calls on things.
But there's a wake up moment with that.
Yeah, obviously I've had that since, but I'm just saying, like, from other people's perspective, I understand why somebody would say I don't trust myself.
Okay, so then how would you explain to
point.
someone to then start trusting themselves more?
And she said that is it, Maria, mistrusting my own judgment about people.
When trust is broken, it's hard to get it back. Yeah. But do you then... Okay, so let's put it in a different context then. So do you trust yourself and are willing... See, this is the thing, I think. Do you trust yourself to make that choice, knowing that choice will either lead you down, let's be honest about it, a good route or a bad route in life? Okay, but the point is, you have to trust yourself to make that choice. And that's hard in the first instance.
And it also kind of harks back to when we say life isn't meant to be all a bed of roses.
No.
That actually we are meant to experience the not so good things about life, because that's where actually we do our greatest learning. And I think that's the place that I came to in the end, was it had nothing to do actually with my judgment. That
No,
actually
you-
I was meant to experience certain situations and certain people. However, I've learned the biggest lesson for me was to not give so much of myself to other people,
Yeah.
because I was so naive, I instantly trusted people regardless if I just met them or knew them for a few weeks, a few months, and that is something that I have changed.
Yes, and that is something that's been proven, hasn't it, really, with certain circumstances and stuff, with situations of people and things.
Very much so.
You've relied on that
Yeah.
to enforce your own trustings, to say, no, I don't trust this situation, I'm going to hold back a little bit here or whatever. But I think the point was, even though you hadn't got there yet, to have that understanding about the life, the experience, you have to have it all. Once you had that moment that clicked, it all fell into place. Because you could take a different viewpoint on it, a viewpoint that you hadn't considered before, that actually, regardless of what happens in life, those life experiences are so valuable.
They really
The good
are.
and the bad. And there's no indifference between the two.
No.
They are just experience. And when you start looking at life that way,
Yeah.
you can then see a better way forward
Yeah.
in enabling to live the life that you want to live.
Yeah. And I think it gave me a better sense of healing, actually, because when you kind of step back and look at it objectively like that,
Yeah.
like it takes that blame game away, and it made forgiving and thanking people so much easier
On a different level.
just on a completely different level.
Yeah.
Which was really important for me to be able to do that, because then it meant that I could truly free myself of past experiences, past people, because actually I'm like, all they've done is they've played a role in my life. Quite simply that. They were there to teach me something.
Yeah, that your higher self needed to know.
No matter how horrendous it was, I'm just like, well, you've just taught me something, and actually you taught me to be a much stronger person.
Yeah.
At the end of it.
At the end of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got to remember, they are just pawns on a game of chessboard.
Yeah.
They're just playing a role in your life.
Yeah.
And that's the same for everybody else. Everybody that you meet in your life or is playing a role in your life, they're just playing that individual role. And those people will come in your life and they will leave your life as much as quickly as you learn the lessons that you need to learn from them. And then they'll just get taken out of your life. And not in a horrible sense, like whatever.
Yeah,
but have you noticed how
taken out.
people, like how people drift in your life and then all of a sudden you think, oh, I've not heard from so-and-so for a while. And they get drifted back out of your life because you've learnt what you needed to learn from them in that moment. And you've got the lesson, you moved on, you don't need them anymore. And then there you are. That's interesting, isn't it? Does this make sense to people, by the way? Because you've all sat back and listened.
You've all gone quiet.
So rolling with your questions and stuff about what it is that you've understood from any of that. Because I think it's fascinating, I do, to have that understanding, to sort of stand back and view life from a different perspective.
Look at it objectively. And I think it kind of...
Yeah, and not emotionally.
Oh, that was what I was about to say. It's kind of just like removing some of the emotion out of it. And to like push you guys even further, because it's something else we've spoken about before, is we've probably asked for these people to come into our lives.
There's no probability
and
about
be
it.
that way. Do you know what I mean?
There's no probability
and
about
when you
it.
go
It's a
like,
guarantee.
oh wow,
Yeah.
and hence why we like, well, you should be able to come to a place where you can forgive them because you've had that understanding that they were there just to help us with our life lessons, but to thank them for it.
Yeah, for showing up.
Because they played that role that you've asked them to play.
So well. So that you then got the lesson you needed to learn.
Yeah.
That in your life, in that moment, you were like, I've got that now, I don't need that anymore. And then they move off. Amazing. It really, truly is amazing once you get your head around it. And not only that, it makes it easier once you understand that they're there that you've asked them there in the first place.
Yeah.
It makes them easier to forgive and let them go.
And you know, and I can sit here and be completely honest with you guys. I was carrying a lot of baggage. I thought you were spit your coffee out there.
No. The fairy dust has been back again.
Like a lot of baggage for most of my life, and actually doing the spiritual work and like being on this path has just taught me so much, and I've been able to let go of so much that I just like you know, you can just put those bags down. It's amazing.
We've said it before, you can choose to drop those bags.
How different you feel, when you go, oh, actually, I don't need to carry this. What am I carrying this for? It's ridiculous.
We like carrying stuff, emotional stuff, for some reason.
Weird.
It's
like when you sit back and actually think about it, it does seem it's very strange. So true what you say about friends coming in and out of our lives. The true friends will always be there for each other. I don't even think it's even that, is it really?
No,
it's not about, you can have a true friend that comes in and just stays for, you know, whatever period of your life and go again. It doesn't make them not a true friend.
Yeah. And to these people in turn learn things from us. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought that was prawns, but it's prawns. But it's vice versa. It's a give and take. You know, what they learn from you, depending if they see it that way, they might not. But I guarantee on some level they will learn a lesson.
Our higher selves will understand what is being played out.
And so will their higher selves understand the lessons. They might not get it straight away.
In the same way, like, if we were all very, very honest, like, you know, I'm sure we all consider ourselves very nice people and, you know, we treat people fairly and kindness. But I doubt...
What, do you think that makes you a...
Let me finish what I was going to say before you jump in. But if we were completely honest, we've all had moments in our lives, I'm pretty certain, that we won't be very proud of, where maybe we weren't quite as kind as we should be, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so so it's the same kind of thing, you know, as much as we're learning from other people are also learning from us. Is all I'm trying to say, in a very long-winded.
No, I get it, but there's this connotation attached to just because you may be of a spiritual-minded person and things like that.
Doesn't make you a nice person.
It doesn't necessarily always make you a nice person, and that's not to say that you are not a nice person. I'm just pointing out a simple fact that not everybody is attached to that same brush, if you like. No. You know, sometimes I ask myself, why couldn't I be smarter? But then again, I would still be making the same mistakes if not had the experience that I found unpleasant. Then you've just answered your own question there.
How are you both? But good, thanks, Melissa. Melissa from New Zealand. I'm 55 now, and after the sudden loss of a loved one, I've been able to see my life so clearly now, holding on to years full of baggage.
And are you letting that go now, Melissa? Is that what you mean by you been holding on? Sometimes you're not so nicely. Well, do you know what? I am only human. Okay? And if sometimes we have to say some things that are not to everybody's ears, then so be it. But we're normal, you know. Let's be honest about it. If something upsets you, you're going to be upset about it. Okay, you might be easy at letting it go. Someone cuts you up and you know, you might
still
you're driving along and
throw out a swear word or two.
There's more than one coming at you. I know when that happens, but equally, I let it go just as quick. You know,
that's nearly fell out my mouth last show.
But the point is,
It's not about being holier than thou, is it?
Gosh, no. Why would you want to be holier than thou and place yourself in that statement? Because we're not. No, not at all.
I couldn't live up to that kind of high standard and high expectations anyway.
No, exactly.
And I kind of like that about us and about our show, is that I'd like to think that we are down to earth. We're not.
And as BB's just said, genuine.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we say it as it is, sort of thing, but we're not kind of nasty with it or anything. But there is a genuinity. Is that the right word?
I don't know, but it sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Go with it. Genuinity.
Genuinity towards having an understanding about what we do. The thing is, we're putting it in a context that, you know, people can understand it in the way that it makes sense to them. You know. So yeah, like Melissa's just said about, you know, what she's been through and stuff, and I'd like to hear back from her if she's actually got rid of those years of baggage that she's got. And how she works through that, because the thing is, a lot of this is tied into our healing of ourselves.
Yeah,
you know, which is really odd, isn't it, when you think about it? Because you don't necessarily always associate to this type of work as something that you can heal your life from, but absolutely you can. Undoubtedly, you can. In fact, I think you have to.
Yeah,
You shed those layers that you build on yourself. You know?
I completely agree. I think all that baggage, all it does is bring blocks to the spirit world. And I think it also, like, some of that baggage also then, like, creates a fear of the spirit world as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, I've let go of toxic friends. I am training my mind to live in the moment, learning mindfulness. Good on you, Melissa. Healing can be a very long process.
But it can be as long as, or as short
as you need it.
As you need it to be, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, I did find along the way that, like, once you kind of delve into a particular past subject that, you know, situation that you've been through, and you work your way through it and you think, okay, yeah, I understand that. More often than not, I found that, like, I don't know, I won't put a time frame on it, but at some point in the future, as you kind of learn and you evolve, that you can go back and you can actually do even more healing.
You
like,
redo
once
it.
you want,
you go back into that layers.
Yeah.
Who would you say was your worst enemy at understanding it? The person you were learning from, or you yourself?
Oh, the person I was learning from. No,
we had some
true.
Battles, didn't we?
We had many a battle. Let me tell you.
To get you to see to the point of understanding something, because someone's brick walls were so high and built really high.
Yeah.
It wasn't always necessarily easy to get through, because there was years and years and years understanding. We've paused.
Oh, we have. Oh no, we've unfrozen.
Yeah. But that's the point, isn't it? Is even though there may be clashes of heads on certain topics and understandings, you always knew that actually
you were right.
The end goal would be that
you were right.
That I was right.
Yeah.
I heard basically. Lee made you cry once. Oh, no. It was more than once.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely more than once, Wendy.
It's the outpour of the emotion that you go through. You have to let it out.
You do.
You know. But those of you that have taken that path in your own lives and in figuring out stuff, it can be very, very emotional, because you're finding emotions that were once hidden, buried, they resurface, you have to then face them again. It is some degree, in one level, almost relive that. Whatever it is, that experience that you were struggling with, and then let it go. Because you come at it with a different set of eyes. You see. And you have to be truthful to yourself.
Yeah, that's key as well, I think.
You can't lie and hide certain aspects of your life, because it might not sound nice to whoever you're talking to, or it might not be sounding good if you're listening to yourself and you think, well, I'm not going to say that because that sounds really bad.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be honest with it, because it's part of the work you need to do to shift. Fascinating topic, though. Absolutely. Yeah. We never know where we're going with these lives, do we?
No, we don't.
1 minute we think we're going to be just setting up doing some readings, and then we're actually having a conversation about life. How amazing is that?
Lying to yourself helps nothing. Exactly, Wendy.
No, but it does give you a false sense of security, and people sometimes have that.
Yeah.
When there's so many years of living it with and around a negative energy, you have to retrain your mind to think positive. Yes, you have to have great insight, otherwise you are... Yes, yes.
You're fried.
You're fried, yeah. And it sounds like you're now changing those energies around you for the better, Melissa. You know. But yeah, having negative energies is again, there's no time zone on these things. You kind of need to be in that energy to understand it, good or bad.
Yeah.
This is what we're saying.
Yeah.
It's good or bad. It doesn't matter. At the time or while you're going through it, it might not necessarily feel fantastic, but you determine how long you need to go through that. It's your individual choice, and when you're ready to change that, have something different, then that's when you decide. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
That's very true as well, baby.
Sometimes you don't know what you don't know. No, but you know what you don't know. Therefore, if you know what you don't know, you know what is stopping you.
Huh?
Okay. So...
I know you all did that as well, so I'll do it for you.
When you say you don't know what you don't know, you know something to start with. And when you don't know what to go into, you know not what to go into because you're already in it. Do you see what I mean? So let's say you're in an energy situation basis with another person, a relationship or something like that. You know you don't know how to get out of this. You know you want something different, but you don't know what the difference is.
Right.
What you do know is you don't want... Thank you. What you do know is that you don't want this now.
Yes.
So therefore you have to accept that you know something.
Yeah.
And the something bit is what you don't know.
Yeah.
Which is...
How to move forward.
How to move forward. Is that what you meant, BB?
I love it. She goes, no.
As in how another person is thinking. Well...
Yeah, but it's not our responsibility to know what the other person is thinking. We can only be responsible
Again, you're talking
for
about
ourselves.
trust again, aren't you?
Yeah.
You can trust that someone else is aligned in your thinking, but at the end of the day, your responsibility is to yourself to think positively, regardless of whatever else is going on around you. And the only way to think positively is to think happy, joyful, good, positive thoughts about situations and people and yourself. You know, if someone else is negative around you, like you find in a lot of places, let's call it workplace situations.
Work is a good place to...
Someone could come in and zap you like you wouldn't believe.
Call them energy
vampires, you know, and they drain your energy. You come home and you feel like you've done a 20-hour shift when actually you've only done, I don't know, 10 hours or whatever, which is bad enough as it is. But then you twig onto the point that this person's actually quite draining. I know something about this person. I don't know what it is, but I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to step away from that person and find a different area or divert myself away from their activities. And therefore, you know what you don't know. I agree with Lee. Thank you. Yes, I have. But my first thought is, I wished I had done it 40 years ago, lol. See there, that negative thought again. Yeah, I see it, yeah. Have to stop that and live in the moment. At least I'm aware that that's the first start. Yeah, absolutely. But the point is, you're putting a timeline on something. How can you put a timeline on something that you're willing to learn and experience? Because only you will know when that timeline is up. You know, so if you said, well, I'm going to learn this for 20 years. Well, what if it takes you 40 years to learn it? There's no timeline.
No.
You're looking at hindsight. And the trouble with hindsight is it always is after the effect rather than whilst you're in it.
It's like being given the answers to examination, isn't it? After the event, it looks easy when you see the answers in front of you.
Of course, yeah. Hindsight is crazy, isn't it? I lived this draining working psychiatry. I'm still detoxing, stepping back. You will, because do you know what? Imagine, so paint this picture for you. let's say you spent 20 years, 30 years, whatever the number is, and many, many years, let's put it that way, being a psychiatrist. Do you think stepping back after what, 1 month, 2 years, whatever the number is, versus how long you've spent building all those energies up and that it's going to disappear? I can imagine it will take a long time, but with the understanding of the healing and the energy associated to letting things go, it can be quicker, but it'll still be a while.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
You know, you can't spend 30, 40 years or 20 years doing something and then thinking, right, that's out of my system in 2 months.
Yeah, no.
It's going to take longer. As you say, detoxing, you know, it'll take a while, but it will happen. And knowing that you're working towards that and letting it go and finding another route for yourself will be beneficial so much. I do quite like these evenings though. I really do. Love a natter. Have they gone to sleep?
I don't know. Quite possibly.
Yeah, we've got to give them a poke now and again and say, "Oi, wake up everybody. We're waiting on you to respond now." I think the thing as well, not only does it give you a freeing of life, it gives you a foundation to work towards in life.
Yeah.
Like a basis.
Yeah.
You know? Like things that you weren't necessarily taught or understood from, let's say, the closest and dearest to us, like our family members and stuff. They would never have this understanding unless they've worked and understood it themselves. So you can't expect them.
Yeah. Wendy's awake.
Nope, still awake. Well, that's good to know. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, and we always say, actually, our friends and family, well, not friends and family, our family are our biggest learners in life, you know, because they're the ones that test us the most. Sending healing to your mother.
Oh, thank you, baby. We spoke to her earlier. She sounded really well,
she sounded
actually,
well.
didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would
really,
appreciate
yeah.
What do you call it? A PM, a DM? What do you call it?
Well,
Just a
both
message.
is correct, and it's private message.
Yeah,
or
I'm sure if
direct
you reached
message.
out and said, "Hope you're doing well" or whatever, those positive healing vibes will help.
Yeah, but no, she did. She sounded good.
It was surprising.
It
wasn't
was
it?
a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought that said send sound healing. Yeah.
I'm still learning how to establish self-protection from the energy of others. How do you both prevent negative energies during readings?
It's kind of like,
I think it's
Cool.
like, I was going to say, for me, they're two slightly different things though. So, like, before we come and do our lives, would be the same if we were doing a private reading for someone. Like, we always do a protection and then an opening up. But when I'm my day-to-day, like, you know, going off to work or driving somewhere, I just do because it doesn't have to be anything fancy. I think that's the other thing, that people kind of make it all airy-fairy, and it really doesn't have to be. So you could simply do something like imagining a mirror in front of you, obviously facing out, so it reflects back energies back to whoever's sending it to you. You can place yourself in a golden bubble or a golden shell to reflect energies back. You can put yourself in a white bubble. So you don't have to make it overly complicated.
I think we
and
complicate things way too much.
Yeah.
If we have an understanding that if there's energy everywhere, and if I'm being in a negative energy sense or whatever, and I'm sending out negative energies, and like you've heard the saying, when you can walk into a room and cut the room with like a knife, that saying basically means someone can walk into the room and sense the energy is heavy or tense or whatever it is, until you walk back out the room and go, oh, it's a bit strong in there, isn't it? You know, energetically wise. So if you can feel that and sense that, then it will give you an indication that energy actually exists and it's actually around you. So like you've just said, cover yourself in white light, or even mirrors on all sides, so that whoever is sending out that negative energy, all it does is it bounces back to the person that they sent it to. Another good one is if you're standing in a queue, wherever you are, because you know how us Brits love queuing, and someone's standing too close, someone's getting too near, you draw a white light down. Just literally draw a white light from head to toe that separates, and imagine it's the thick, brightest white light that you can imagine. You watch that person's body and language, as in body language, sorry, and energetic language change associated to either you or those around you. Sometimes I've seen it happen when I've done it, that they step away from you or step back from you. If they've stepped too close, they literally step back and give you the space that you desire, because on some level they detect and understand that there's a presence or an energy put there, and they need to go, oh, hang on a minute, I can't go forward here, I have to pull back. It's a really, like, check it out and try it. Next time you're all standing up somewhere in a queue, or someone's been particularly negative towards you, try it and see what happens. It's an amazing technique to use.
When you say she told me she was feeling better, yeah. I mean, she's not well, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, she still has quite a recovery. But yeah, she does sound loads better.
Yeah.
No news says thank you. And that's why when I'm sad, I go into myself so I don't spread it to others.
No, because now you're holding back, Wendy.
Yeah.
Don't go in yourself.
It's not quite the same.
Not the same. You're not getting quite the same.
No.
You know,
sad isn't negative.
Sad is just a shade of how you're feeling. Happy, sad, whatever. You know, being negative or doing a negative, like, action, stepping into you, or verbal action, saying something not nice to you, you can deflect that. Being sad basically means it's a recognition that you need to up your energies. Change your energies about how you feel in that moment. Say, right, okay, I'm going to put the music on, I'm going to turn it up loud, I'm going to do something that's going to
around my front room.
Yeah, change that energy, because what you're doing is your thoughts have dropped back down. So feeling sad is an indicator, like a signage saying, oi, you've dropped your energies down here, and now you're feeling within yourself. When that happens, boost yourself back up again. It's like
a fuel gauge in your car. It just means that, it's
dropped.
It's dropped down.
Yeah, and all you need to do is
put some fuel in.
Put some fuel in, which is energy, which is positive energy, because, you know, that's what you need. And what gives you most positive energies, whether it's listening to positive music, or seeing a beautiful scenery, or singing and dancing, and doing whatever it is that brings you joy and happiness in your life, and don't care what anybody else says or thinks of you whilst you're doing it. Because you know what? It's your life you're living and not theirs. Who cares about someone else's opinion if you're not hurting them? Let it go. Sing and dance and do what you've got to do. I don't know why I'm rocking.
No. That me feel seasick.
What about...
We are sailing.
Come on, where's all the responses?
No, there's some coming up. It's just been a bit slow, that's all. Physical movement has always helped me elevate my mood.
Yep, good.
Wow, I'm going to draw the white line thing for sure. Sad is an emotion, music is one positive beast. When you say okie dokie.
Yeah.
BB says singing is great too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you sing like it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like,
if you want to be Beyonce, you go, girl.
You go.
It doesn't matter if you sound like a cat's choir. You sing it loud and sing it proud.
Exactly. But the point is sing it to your best ability. Like that's how, you know, don't be afraid or overshadowed by your own voice.
No,
you know what I mean?
especially in the comfort of your own home. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise doing it in the middle of the supermarket. You might get chucked out. But yeah, in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, but you can do it in your car. You can do it on a walk.
I do it in the car a lot.
Yeah.
And at home here sometimes as well.
Yeah. Just
Upset the neighbours.
Bring that energy high up. That's not right. Bring that energy high up. No, bring that energy in to help you high and lift you up. That's right. I'm getting my words out here.
We're still waiting for you to sing, Lee.
It's going to be a long time. Nice try, Wendy.
And Maria is the singer of the pair.
Yeah, I can.
You're the dancer.
I can what? I can clear a room when I sing.
He could bust some moves though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta bring whatever joy is that makes you feel good. What's that saying? Sing and dance like you were like 10 again. Because when you're that age, you haven't got a care in the world, have you? Or you shouldn't have anyway.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta keep trying. And when you bring that energy of that innocence to yourself, there is no like other mindfulness associated to that feeling of, oh, I can't do that because someone might hear me. I can't sing like this, or I can't dance like that because someone might hear me. Just be you, Mm-hmm. Yeah, singing is great. Headphones is always good, and sing in your house. Yeah, headphones are good, but if you're the only one listening to the music and you're doing your thing down the street, people are like, what? And you're rocking out to whatever you're listening to.
I remember watching, I think it was just like a short on one of the social medias, and there was this, I don't know if she was a girl or a woman, she stood at a bus stop, bless her, and she's got her earphones on, and you can see her every now and again, because she's on like CCTV, she does like just a little jiggle, she's obviously like really loving the music, and then in the end she really just can't help herself, and she like starts busting out like some proper moves. It's so wonderful to watch.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, it's like me when I'm walking around the supermarket singing at everyone. I start really quietly as I'm walking along, and it gets louder and louder.
Aisle 3. Rachel Hayward, good evening. Oh, Howard, sorry.
But sometimes I get it encourages other people to join in. I have been doing that in an aisle, like looking at stuff and just singing along to music, and then you can hear somebody else start singing as well. Yeah. It does it enables other people to be.
Have you seen that thing where someone's in a room full of people and one person starts laughing? And no one else is laughing. No. And they're all sat there going...
Yeah, like dead serious, like what they're laughing at.
By the end of it, it's infectious. And they're all laughing and laughing and laughing. And the whole room goes... Yeah. It's the connection of energy that is shown to you for a reason.
Yeah.
It proves a point. Mm-hmm. Lift your mood, lift your vibration. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know where they've all gone again.
No,
they're all nodding off now. Yeah, the energy's amazing tonight.
Everyone else can hear how you sing and not yourself if you have headphones on. It's true.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter is what you're saying. It doesn't matter what you sound like because you're not really bothered about what you sound like.
I can't hear myself anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, but what's important is you're letting out what is in you.
I like your thinking, Melissa.
Yeah. What if that would work if you just put what are those things called?
What?
Ear defenders on. What music you listen to? I'm not. It's been a terrific night.
Oh, thanks, Wendy.
Ah, thanks, Wendy.
Agreed. A great discussion. Thanks, Nanas.
Yeah, it's helpful. Do you not think?
It is,
I think it's very helpful.
I think we covered a lot this evening. We kind of started over here, kind of meandered around there somewhere, and ended off.
Yeah, exactly.
Somewhere completely different.
And that's us
intuitively
feeling where this needs to go, because it's for you. It's for you. You know, because that's what we always try and say. We go with what we feel is important
we
at
always
that moment.
have done, we always have done. You've got an infectious giggle, haha.
Yeah.
I used to love Glee Club.
I don't know what that is.
No, I've never heard of that, BB. Is that where you just go and be happy?
I don't know. I've never heard of a Glee Club.
I've heard of something where you can go to like a group, and that is all they do is they laugh.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the same thing or not, BB. It kind of sounds like it could be something like that.
It's a singing group.
Not that then.
I wonder what happens at the laughing club.
They just laugh.
Yeah, but how long does it last for?
I don't know.
Like a choir.
if you get the giggles, you can laugh for quite a long time.
Yeah, but an hour? Stomach's going to be
Well, it don't necessarily need to be an hour. They might talk about it afterwards. So what did you find funny about this evening?
It was when he said this, and this.
I'm awake, just listening to your good advice. Thanks, Joe.
Just checking in, that was all.
It is very helpful and insightful. Thank you.
Glee
Club is like choir. Yeah, like a choir.
Yeah. My stomach
Glee
will hurt.
is in like the film. Glee. Is it Glee?
Huh?
Is that what the film's called?
I don't know, I've never seen it.
It's like a high school musical type. Could be making that up. I don't know.
I honestly have no idea.
Is it Glee?
I don't
know.
So we should say we have opened up the comments section, haven't we? In the community page.
Oh yeah, we've opened up a community.
And no one's
section.
commented.
No. On YouTube, it is just on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Are you guys going to still do your live in outdoor places? I remember you mentioned it a couple of months ago, changing the subject a bit long.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it up with Melissa.
It is on our list of things to do, isn't it? Yeah.
It is, isn't it, Lou?
Yes.
Yes. We are.
We are.
One day.
We will get it sorted and then we'll post it. Yeah, I think it's Glee.
Yeah. The film.
I've never heard of that, yeah.
I couldn't work the community thing out. So basically, if you go, I don't know what they call it on YouTube. Do they call it your feed? If you go to our YouTube channel, to the main section bit, there is it says community posts, I think it says. You'll see that I made a post there, like welcoming people to the new community. And I think there's a question about what topics would you, or what would you like to see on the show, essentially.
What topics would you like? Yeah.
Like
different categories of things.
Oh, no, because I'm on as us, so... But yeah, essentially.
Yeah, use it if you can, and you know...
Yeah, you can interact with us. You know, one of us will be, like, lingering here and there.
Loitering.
Obviously, you can't be there 24/7, but, yeah.
It's just another way to be able to contact us and...
Yeah, no, for chat, and, you know, got any questions, we can answer them there, and if it's good, we can bring it to the show for everybody else.
Put ideas down for things to discuss, things that you might not want to talk about on your own, but happy to talk about in a discussion group, because this is what that is, albeit worldwide.
Will you be doing that here? No. Oh, the outside thing.
It might be a video we post separately. I'm not sure. Or are you talking about literally going live outside?
Oh yeah, well, if that's what you mean, Wendy. No, because it would be difficult to do. I don't know. It depends where we would be, because it would rely on a mobile phone network, which is, depending where you are in the country, it's not always great. My mobile phone signal here, where I live, is shockingly bad. It's just generally that's what the area is like. So it depends where you are. But I think it was more about video content, like filming a video and then posting it rather than trying to do a live. We did try once. Do you remember that?
We went down, didn't we?
It was hysterical.
Yeah.
We just couldn't find anywhere with a mobile phone signal that was strong enough to do our show on an outside.
It was really difficult, wasn't it?
Yeah, we drove it all over the place. It was quite funny in the end. We were sort of driving around somewhere.
Where's the signal gone? Yeah. What was that? Have you got a garden? Maybe you could do it out there. The same problem, but the signal here is a bit naff. You're welcome in my back garden anytime.
I'll see you tomorrow. It'll take 24 hours to get there Wednesday. So.
Lee, have you got new glasses? You could go to McDonald's.
You could go to McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Lee, your Big Mac's ready. Shh. I wonder if Starbucks do a Wi-Fi.
I don't. Well, I think a lot of those sorts of places do.
Yeah.
But I really wouldn't sit there doing spiritual work with.
No. It's not ideal, is it? When you're sitting there and you've got
really.
people munching on the McFlurries and stuff, and you know.
I'll be too distracted. I would just be staring at them.
Do you think he's going to eat all that? I have got new glasses, yeah, but I mean, it's probably not new anymore because I've had them a couple of months. So, but
yeah.
Thanks for asking anyway. Yeah, I wonder where else you could. Maybe we could sit outside one and piggyback their Wi-Fi. You know, keep going round the drive-through.
I've got free Wi-Fi at work. We could go sit in the car park at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not very like scenic or anything, no.
Okay, well that's one thought, I suppose. Leave it with us. We will come back to you with more information on that update.
Let's be honest, it's more likely to be a recorded video.
Yes.
Of,
green screen. Yes. Yeah.
No, we tried the
it didn't work.
Green screen. It was what they call it, like an AI background.
Yeah, I liked the trees, but you didn't like the trees.
I don't know, because it like chops bits of you off and it just makes you look weird.
Okay. Well.
But yeah. Anyway, folks.
Maybe we could get a green screen.
What, and cover all this beautifulness that I've created for our show?
No, we wouldn't do that. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Sorry. Kim. We are just about to leave, my love.
Yeah, sorry. It is the end of that evening. It is, I'm afraid. It has been amazing. It has been fantastic. Thank you all for your time, your energies, your efforts, your conversations. Yeah. Give us a like, thumbs up, and a share.
And a subscribe if you haven't done
already. And
you're really comfortable at doing that bit now, aren't you?
No, I still can't get it right. We are back Wednesday, 7:30 UK time. If you're there, come and join us. Have an enjoyable hour or two of conversation, and maybe we might do something. It depends if we get guided to do that. That's how we work. We're not fixated. We're quite flexible. Enjoy the start of your new week. It is amazing. Thank you. Take care.
Bye for now.